one thing I was actually going to point out with caretaking is that it can be so fucking heartbreaking.
Man.
I mean, you had the hurricane.
Yeah, well, you know what? Honestly, all the areas that are healthiest in here are the places that I did the most caretaking. And all the areas that were most hard hit were the places that received the least amount of caretaking. The hardest hit areas were the areas that had never had vines cleared and that had less diversity of tree species and mostly just gnips all around. But you know what's cool about here is I did caretaking every year before, because we came down every year for 6 years before we bought. And I was just doing caretaking on the landscape for the sake of doing it. And I remember taking this kid that I'd hang out with. I taught him how to surf, and I'd take him on these like surf trips down into this wild area here, Onally Bay. And we were doing caretaking on the land, and I was telling him all this other stuff I did. And he's like, why are you doing that? And I said, oh, because, to improve it for the future. And he's like, yeah, but that's not your land, so they could just cut it down at any point. And then I was like, oh, damn, that's true.